Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Monday, guys. Want to say hey to all my subscribers new as well as season. I got a word for you. So I'm down in my basement, so I apologize if there's like an echo in this recording. But I want to talk to you all about forgiveness does not equate to reconciliation. My opinion. Opinion. So this morning I commented on whose video was it? It actually was Ricky Smiley. So Ricky was talking about how when someone shows him who they really are, right? Their character, may have betrayed him in whatever way. That can be romantic relationships, family, friends, strangers, whoever. When you've shown me who you really are, your character, and you betray me, or you've hurt me over and over again, I want nothing to do with you. Meaning you're not back in my life. You will not have a seat back in my life, right? He was saying he understands the importance of forgiveness, which is so true. It's important to forgive, even though it is a process, a longer one for some. But forgiveness is ultimately for you. Forgiveness will truly block so many blessings. Forgiveness will have your mind thinking and all over the place and operating from a seed of hurt and resentment and defensiveness and all the stuff like that. So forgiveness is truly for you. It is about freeing you of that hurt and that pain. So he was just saying how, he has literally avoided some red carpet events because there are going to be certain people there that he just knew he didn't want them in his space, right? And then you have some people who feel like, well, if you forgive someone, you can still be in the same environment. Everyone's different. You got some people who can say that they forgive and they can still smile with the person, still chit chat, shake hands, whatever the case may be. But then you got a person like myself and even Ricky, from what he described, me being an empath, I feel your energy. So because I can feel your energy is not even pure, right? Because your character is already faulty. So I don't want to put myself in an environment with you. I'm not going to attend a family function, or I'm not going to attend a event when I know someone who has burned me is going to be there. And yet I will have to put on this fake face of, oh, everything's all good. We're cool. No. I don't want you in my space. When you reach a certain level and when God have finally introduced you to healing and peace, you will be very, very protective about the energy that's around you. When someone shows you their character, believe who they are. Do people change? Every day. But you won't change them. We won't change them. That's God's deal. That's their deal, right? So if God works on a person, right? Let's just say this person, turns from just demonic, toxic ways and spirits and stuff, and then they decide to get their life together with God, right? So God has now worked on their character. And then if God comes back and say, okay, listen, this person is different now. And, I would like for you to maybe, introduce them back into your life slowly but surely. If God says that, not us, not our emotions, not other family members and other friends who's trying to force you to forgive a person. But if God has already cleared that way and give you the okay, and you decide to be obedient and accept, still guard your heart. Still guard your heart. That doesn't mean that you're looking at them side eye every minute of the day because they did this to you, and that's just wisdom. That's just wisdom. We all are human, right? So if you cross me one time, there's a potential right? You done fall back from your new relationship with God 5 months later, and now you're going to burn me again. Well, guess what? That second burn is going to be way more hurtful than the first, because now you're going to be blaming yourself for being so foolish to even let them back in. So now the first time it's like, okay, it hurts, but at the same time, karma's coming back for you. The second time is like, ooh, it hurts, it stings, but I feel even more crazy because I trusted you again, or I allowed you back in again. I don't want you around me, point blank, period. But I forgive you. I don't hate you. I don't want harm for you. I truly, truly trust and believe that God will eventually get a hold of you and work on you and change you, hopefully and prayerfully. But I don't want you in my life. And conditioning and generational conditioning will have people so screwed up thinking blood is thicker than water. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's take accountability for how much blood have already crossed you. But blood is thicker than water. Right? So my comment was pretty much based around on what I just said. And the majority of the people, of course, agreed. Actually, probably 99%. And then there was this one person, I think it was a guy. And I love open discussion, right? So he had said, in so many words, he basically was saying that, well, that's really not forgiveness. If you don't want the person back in your life, that's not forgiveness. I respect your opinion. I do. I won't even try to change your opinion because that's your opinion. But not allowing someone back into your personal space, in your home, in your personal environment has nothing to do with you not forgiving them. That's just wisdom. Especially if their character is still the same. Because believe it or not, even though we think that some people need to change, everybody don't even realize they need to change. Everybody doesn't want to change. So here you're sitting here trying to, force someone to change it. Oh, if you just get to know God, maybe you can your character will improve. That's you. That's you, because your character is good. But that other person who you're trying to force to change, even in relationships, trying to force people to be faithful, trying to force people to do this, and they don't even see it. They don't even want it. Pastor R.C. Licks was talking about that in Malachi Mission yesterday, our Malachi Mission meeting on yesterday. You can't force people to see what you see. So God have already exposed you to more, right? This can be in different areas of your life. In turn, will develop your character, integrity, etc. But now because you see more, now because you've been exposed to more, now because you decided to, allow God that quiet, personal, intimate time to be able to work on you. Now because you're healed, you want to go back, and Lord knows I've been guilty of this. You want to go back and try to help the people change who haven't been exposed to what you've been exposed to. And then we get frustrated. And then we get stuck in this place of, that's not our job. Our job is to go back and grab the hands of the one that God has required us to. Because then these people are ready. But you're spinning your wheels trying to get somebody to see the importance of being faithful, the importance of having integrity, the importance of having character, the importance of keeping your word when you say you're going to do something, you do. You're trying to force people to see it. And they can't see it. And a lot of times it's not that they don't want to see it, they just can't see it. Because they haven't been exposed to the things that you've been exposed to. They haven't really elevated, on that spiritual level yet that you have been, and you're going higher. So I say this firmly, and anybody in my life knows, no one can change my mindset unless I hear from God about something. I will forgive you. And my God, forgiveness is not my strong point, but God have taught me in the last several years the importance of starting that process of forgiving people who have truly, truly been a detriment to your life. I'm not even talking about somebody who just did something crazy one time. I'm talking about people who have literally brought torture to your life, all of your life sometimes, or something that have affected your life in such a negative. You just don't forgive somebody in one day. So it's a process. So you have to literally ask God to first show you your heart. Ask God to show you how to forgive, because the things that he showed you may not be the same answer you get from your spiritual mentor. They can only tell you their process, but your process of forgiveness may be different. Their burnt may not have been as deep as your burn, your wound. There's other things in the mix that the other person may have not experienced. You may not be an empath, so your hurt don't hurt as deep as mine. So you see, there's all kind of factors mixed in. So your process of forgiveness has to be your process. It is extremely important for you to let people know, this is my process. You are not going to push me to forgive somebody faster than I can, because I'm responsible for my mental health. Right? So the guy basically, I pretty much broke it down to the guy in the comment section like that. I was like, listen, I respect your opinion. I really do. However, because I know me, and I know that when I hurt, my hurt runs way deeper than the average person, because I am an empath. I can't take that chance. And again, I don't hate you. I truly, truly, honestly, fully, I forgive you. I can say without a doubt, I have finally forgiven anybody in my life who's ever harmed me. Free. When God has freed you, stay free. Unless God, again, instructs you to allow that person back in your life. Not generational conditioning telling you, you gotta, that's just not what family do. Child, okay, well, sit right there and keep listening to the masses. You better protect your own sanity. You better protect your own sanity. Point blank, period. If it ain't peaceful, I don't want it around me. If it ain't pure, I don't want it around me. If there's a gray area, I don't want it around me. Point blank, period. Protect your peace. Guard your hearts. And trust people to be exactly who they've shown you. It is not your job to change them. But yes, I do believe all people can change. You guys have a great one. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.